I mean, I say it on my channel, but I'm not saying it on Travis's channel. Guys, speak up.
Speak up.
Things cannot be fixed if people don't know they're broken. Come on, man.
That's right. Don't be a victim.
Bro, yes. Don't be a victim. Speak up. Say something, because if they're doing it to you, they're doing it to the next person. They did it to the person before you. So that's the only way to fix this situation.
With the legendary teacher, trainer, instructor, Mr. Junior Honduras.
What's going on? What's going on, guys? I'm here. Just met the infamous Travis Kinley.
Big money, Travis.
Okay, you see? Hey, I wasn't going to say it, but he corrected me on that. So big money, Travis.
He's been roasting me all day with this big money Travis Kinley thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just chilling at the terminal, man. I came here. I've dropped Danielle off. Danielle coming out to get her own truck. So I'm just chilling, cooling until tomorrow morning. And I ran into Junior, you know, and I've actually been wanting to do a video with Junior. I hit you up a while ago. You remember that, man? You know, it was a while ago. It was a good minute ago. I was talking about getting you on a podcast.
Oh, yes.
So this is the topic I wanted to do on that podcast, actually. So I ran into Junior. He was like, yo, what you about to do? I was like, man, I need to go work on my YouTube because I'm struggling. I ain't got nothing recorded yet.
You talking about
like,
nothing? I ain't got nothing.
I ain't had nothing recorded right now. So I was like, yo, what's going on? And he was like, well, shoot, I'll make a video with you. Let's go in the truck real quick. So I asked Junior, I just wanted to know what makes a good trainer. So for those of you who don't know, I love to teach. Whatever it is about teaching, if there's one thing I really appreciate about Junior's channel, it is that he pushes quality educational information. He wants you to know what it's like. He wants you to know how to do your job. He wants you to be a good trucker, the best trucker that you can be, right? So I really appreciate that about his channel. So I just wanted to come to him. He's been teaching for years, right? I wanted to know, Junior, what makes a solid quality trainer?
I think one of the things that makes a good trainer is the fact that they not only just drive and teach you, but they care about you. How are you feeling in the truck? You know what I mean? You know, you can train, you can tell people what to do, how to do it, blah, blah, blah. But then again, you know, how are they feeling, the student? You know, one of the things that I do is I always keep them in the loop anytime we do anything. Any student can tell you this, that I've had. Anytime we go home, anytime we do anything with a load or something out of the usual, I always keep them in the loop. That's important because it makes them feel that they're wanted in the truck, meaning, hey, he does care for me, not my family, you know, what's going on. Hey, we're going to take an extra day off here and there. I always include my students, any of that stuff. So that right there is a big thing, caring to teach the students, but for them as well.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big thing. Another one I think is not only thinking about yourself, but thinking about everybody else. And when I mean everybody else, I'm thinking the students' family as well. You know, that's a big thing. You know, that right there, I don't know, a lot of people don't even think about that. They just think about the students. But saying that the students got family or whatever goals they got and whatnot. So if the student doesn't have any goals, then I mean, I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, you know, there's a lot of things that we can sit here and name and say, but at the end of the day, if none of it gets done, not only on the students' behalf, but the trainer's behalf, then nothing matters. So let me put the volume down on this. So we can sit here and say, yeah, that the trainer should do this or the student should do this, but if at the end of the day it doesn't happen, then it doesn't matter, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually talked to a guy who's in TNT a little bit earlier. A guy told me he hadn't been home in 5 months. Now, some of these cats can run for 5 months. Let me tell you who cannot run for 5 months. Travis Kinley can't go nowhere for no 5 months. So I really appreciate you saying, you know, not just caring about the student, but caring about the students' families. You know, that's just one thing I didn't really even expect you to say. You know what I mean? So to really consider like that student, whether they live with their parents or if they have a spouse, if they have children, you know what I'm saying? I've
had students to where they you know, there's issues back home with their family, and I've always had them open up and talk to me about it. And hey, you know, I've gotten with dispatch, say, hey, we're not going to be able to deliver. Can we get this repowered? Like I had one student a student one time, his dad got sick, and you know, he was, you know, sad and everything. And I said, look, man, I called dispatch. He didn't even know this. I called dispatch. I said, we need to get load down to Florida. Got a load down to Florida. He said, we're going to Florida. I said, yeah, you got to go see your dad, because,
man,
you know, I don't know what's going to happen. And he was very ill. And, you know, God forbid something did happen while we were on the road, and he didn't get to say, you know, his goodbyes, where, you know, I would have felt bad, you know. But so we took a load down there and got him home. He spent a couple of days. I did a run, came back and picked him up, and, you know, he felt better, because it's nothing like having a student on the road driving and he's thinking about back home. His mind is not in the truck. His mind is not looking outside. His mind is back home.
That's right.
So if you got a student that's just dazed and out of it, you no, you gotta change it. You gotta change it up, because that's your life on the line too. I mean, the students are students. They're new. They don't know how things should be. You as a trainer need to be able to see that stuff. And if you don't see that stuff, it could something big happen. You know what I mean? So as a trainer, we're supposed to be able to see that stuff and notice those things from students' body language, just the way they're saying certain things can say a lot. You know, a lot of people don't like to open up about problems back home, but you know, you get that point with trust the students and whatnot, and then you start talking about it, then see if there's anything you can do about it or help them with their situation. So, but
that's real, man. That's very real. Just so y'all know, like, me and Junior didn't script this, write it out. We don't have no notes under the camera, you know, where he got point number 1, point number 2. Like, I literally, like, first of all, he thought we was going live. I was like, no, let's record a video, because I got to record some video so I can drop a video next week or whatever. Look at heathens. He don't even see us. And he was like, well, what are we going to talk about? I was like, I want to know what makes a quality trainer in your eyes. This is unscripted. So I think it's awesome that being unscripted, he didn't say, like, you know, well, the most important thing you can learn is how to drive in the city, because anybody can drive on the interstate in the middle of nowhere. You know, he didn't choose his most important thing about trucking. Instead, it's so personal, man. Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised, man. You get a lot of students. I've trained a lot of people, and I've gone through a lot of situations with students, and you learn a lot of stuff. You can't get prepared for that. You don't know what's going to happen with every student, but when it does happen, you got to know to do the right thing. And if you're a great trainer and, you know, a people person, you're going to not only think about yourself or the load, you're going to think about them. I mean, their family. I mean, whatever it is they're going through. I mean, if this is not for them, then you say, hey, look, man, maybe this is not for you, or whatever the case may be with the student, you know. But talk to them, open up to see what's going on, and then see what you can do if there's anything that can be done. I had a student one time. He was having issues with his spouse. We came home, and he didn't come back. Really?
I mean, we came to test out and whatnot, and he left and never came back, and I never heard about it. You know, they told me, hey, you know, he went home. I kind of figured it had to do with that. So, so you know, but
that's cool, man. I bet your students really appreciate that you care about their life outside the truck. Because even if you don't ask, they're still living that life outside the truck, you know? If they're dazed and thinking about whatever they're thinking about, they're living that life, whether you know about it or not.
Even when I go home, I don't go home with the thought that I'm going home. No, we're going home.
Yeah, yeah.
When do you think it'd be a good time for us to go home, Travis?
Yeah.
I'm thinking I want to go home for 4th of July.
Yeah.
What about you? What are you thinking? Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
You know, I always include them in what I'm doing. I don't just say, "Hey, we're going home 4th of July," and that's it.
Yeah.
It's my truck. I paid it. You know, that's a given. I mean, why should I have to tell the student that I paid the truck and this is my truck, my rule?
Yeah.
It's just like, no, that's a given. It's no, man. It's, you know, you don't say stuff like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I include my students in the home time, say, "Hey, look, I'm thinking about this. Does this work for you?" You know, and I kind of plan it out when I first meet him and the initial interview. This is what I'm thinking. Da 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 da. So when they get on the truck, there's not a surprise, but we're gonna tweak what we talked about, meaning home time.
Yeah.
So after the 4th, we're gonna spend a few days, and then I'm thinking maybe August. I don't know. You know what I mean? When kids go back to school, do you have any kids? Yay, nay. Well, I'm thinking I want to go to back home for my kids to start school. Are you okay with that? Blah blah blah. Is that something we can work on? Yay, nay, whatever. You know. And I'm just thinking 4th of July, and then the next time I'm going home right now would be for my kids' first day of school.
Yeah,
so,
the next big moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I always include them into that, and that's something that my trainer did, and that is something a lot of people do not do. I promise you, they don't do that. So
strong communication.
Yeah, I mean,
them in that.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. You know, the one thing is communication, because you don't want to have a ticking bomb ready to blow up at any moment's notice. You know, so talk to the students, let them all know what's going on, whether it's the load, getting repowered. Hey, you know, you get up to use restroom. Hey, yeah, man, I just got a repower I got to do. We're gonna pick up this load. We're gonna do it here. We're gonna deliver it, then we're gonna come back and blah. Whatever the case is, communication, man.
That's what's
keep
up,
you
man.
in the loop. Keep the students in the loop of what's going on. You got people out here training the students. All they know is just gotta get up. They gotta drive 10 hours, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's like, follow the GPS. What?
Yeah.
Nah, man, you crazy?
Yeah.
You gotta know what's going on. Why are we doing this? Where are we going? Why? There's a lot of answers you gotta know and stuff, so that way you're not one of these drivers that just drives. I mean, oh yeah, I completed my 30,000 miles. What do you know how to do? Follow the GPS.
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah.
that ain't no.
Follow the GPS.
I mean, there's a lot more to that, is what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is communication, keeping the students in the loop.
Yeah.
That's a big thing for me. I always done that. Any student can tell you that. So any student that's been on my truck can tell you that. I'm big on that. So, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Well, check it out. It has been 12 minutes with your boy.
Oh my God.
Big Money Travis Kinley and Junior. We're going to check y'all out later. You already know what the business is. Find you somebody to love. I love y'all. Don't forget, it's not about what you believe. It is why you believe it. And live free.
Wait. One more thing. If things are not going great with your trainer, speak up, guys.
Speak up.
Oh my God, I cannot say that enough. And I take advantage of these moments because we're networking. I mean, I say it on my channel, but I'm not saying it on Travis's channel. Guys, speak up.
Speak up.
Things cannot be fixed if people don't know they're broken. Come on, man.
That's right. Don't be a victim.
Bro, yes. Don't be a victim. Speak up. Say something, because if they're doing it to you, they're doing it to the next person. They did it to the person before you. So that's the only way to fix this situation.
That's right.
All right, you can do it again.
All right. It's not about what you believe, it's why you believe it. And live free.